Every shift built the fire, every safe fed the spark. You could feel something rising in the red and white dark. The comeback and hate is rise up. Gate through the doubt, we're never giving up. From the first hard loss to the last minute fight, Canada's coming, burning bright. The comeback and hate is rise up. Hear the anthem echo as we get bold. This is our moment, this is our goal. The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. Canada fell behind early, down by 2 in the fight, but they kept their heart steady, skating hard, taking flight. Reinhardt sparked the fire, Theodore tied it true, and the red and white were rising like they always seem to do. Then McKinnon took the moment with the clock bleeding dry, a power play dagger that lit up the sky. Bennington stood tall, held the dream in his glove, and Canada skated onward to the goal they're dreaming of. We've carried gold before, but nothing's ever guaranteed. It's sweat and grit and sacrifice that makes a champion lead. So raise your flags and voices, let the world hear our shout. This is Team Canada, and we're not tapping out. The comeback and hate is rise up. 2 games of heart and we're turning it up. From the 3-2 grind to the last shift shove, this team is playing the hockey we love. The comeback and hate is rise up. Let the maple leaf thunder when we erupt. Hold your sticks high, let the anthem erupt. The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. By McJesus, he scored. Rise up. The comeback and hate is rise up. Rise up! The air is getting colder, crystals begin to form, rivers and lakes start to freeze up, Canadian ice is born. Fathers get out their shovels, kids putting on their skates, taking out their hockey sticks, the nets are put in place. Le Canada, c'est des vaillants, joue avec tout notre cœur. Le hockey, né ici chez nous, c'est notre sport, notre bonheur. On n'a pas peur de jeter les gants pour te remettre à ta place. Si tu touches à nos joueurs vedettes, tu vas le regretter, mon gars. In Canada, we learn to skate. By the time we're 3 or 4, shooting pucks at garage doors. Road hockey when it's too warm. We're proud to play for our flag. Red, white, red maple leaf. You better stay out of the corners. Elbows up will bring you grief. Canada, the home of the hardy. Canadians play with pride. Hockey invented in Canada. We play it nationwide. We're not afraid to drop our gloves to tune you up a bit. If you make the mistake of hitting our stars, we'll make sure you regret it.
Happy World Cup, everybody! The World Cup is here, the day that we have all been waiting for. Cheers to all of you insiders, SO peeps, everybody that's hanging out with us this afternoon for Canada and Bosnia. Game number 3 of the 2026 World Cup, but game number 1 for our favorite team, Team Canada, at home, BMO Field, Toronto FC, Canada. Let's go! Today is what it's all about. We got to get some predictions out there immediately before we talk about the lineups and some of the big names that are missing for Team Canada. But first, I want to introduce my friend, the legend, True. SOP True, the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing today, sir? And let us know what your prediction is for today.
I'm all good. I've been looking forward to this one, especially with you being Canadian and Toronto Sports Insider having a big Canada fan base. The first World Cup game for Canada, and luckily it's at home. So I think that swings in Canada's favour. I don't think too much of Bosnia. I think I'll go for a 2-1 Canada win. We seen Mexico win yesterday in the opening game, and it was at home. So hopefully it carries on for Canada.
Awesome, man. I'm right there with you in that same boat. I've got Canada winning this one. I'm actually going to go with 3-2. I think we're going to see some scoring. We've got some big firepower out there on both teams. To start up top for Toronto. Here I am talking about TFC. For Canada is Jonathan David, the talisman from Juventus, formerly of Lille, and this guy is he just scores goals. Jonathan David. Up top with Tani Oluwasei. My God, what a name. I'm going to butcher that all day long. But that won't be as bad as the butchering that I'll be doing with the Bosnian team. My goodness. I don't know any of the players for the Bosnian team outside of a few. Like, you know, that one guy named Edin Dzeko, who actually starts on the bench today for Bosnia. But first, let's talk about the lineups for Canada. Max Crepeau gets to start in goal. The former Whitecap, Vancouver Whitecap, the former Montreal Impact player, FC Montreal. A very strong goalie. Also played for LAFC in MLS. At the back, Richie Laryea. At home, BMO Field in Toronto. Derek Cornelius, De Figueroa, Alistair Johnston, Stefan Eustáquio, Ismail Kone, Liam Miller, Tajon Buchanan, and then the aforementioned Jonathan David and Oluwasei up top for Canada. On the bench today, they've got Ahmed, Moise Bombito, Thomas Schwaner, Alphonso Davies. Couldn't get fit enough to be in the starting 11, but I do expect to see him get at least 30 or 40 minutes this afternoon in the second half. Goodman, Jones, Kyle Larin, Jaden Nelson, Jonathan Osorio, the captain of Toronto FC, Promise David, Jonathan David's brother, Saliba, Jacob Schaffelberg, Seeger, St. Clair, and Waterman are the rest on the bench, taking on Bosnia, who up top have Demirov and Lukic. The midfield consists of Bayrakta, Basic, Tahovic, Memic. The defense, Dedic, Katic, Mohunic, and Kolisinac. With the goalie, Vasily. So what I'm seeing here is there's a lot of itches. Basic, Dedic, Katic, Talahovic, Memic, Lucic. True, we're gonna be just itching over here, buddy.
Yeah, we're going to be struggling with every pronunciation, especially if there's any Bosnia goals. We're going to be getting mixed up.
Amen to that. Well, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. We've got people jumping in left and right over on TSI 61. Diehard Canada fans hanging out with us. N times 57. Connor, my brother, good to see you. Lisa Yellow, Leanna, how you doing, cuz? Thanks for being here. Joel in the house as well. Stefan, what's up? Steph, Alexander, Skull, and your brother David. Let's go. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Ichiwiha. That's a horrible name. It's a Chiwiha. Let's go, Canada. Welcome in. Let's a Chiwiha. And yeah, all right, there you go. Let's check out over. We're also live on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central, the second channel. And over there, we've got Maine 336. Let's go, Canada. Steph and Alex. Great to have you all hanging out with us. Now, we are about to get underway. We've got the Bosnian anthem being played. Bosnia sure showed up. True, they really showed up. The fans in Toronto, my goodness, huge support for Bosnia and Herzegovina on home soil for Team Canada. But still, I think there's more red in the stadium than blue, at least from what I'm seeing. And that's a good thing. So, True, what do you think is the most important thing here in this game? Give me some keys to the game, something to watch for in the third game of the World Cup.
I think Canada just need to take advantage of playing at home. We've seen how well Mexico done, especially before the red card as well. I think they took the pedal off the gas after they got the red card. but they still managed to win. And I think it's very important. If Canada can have a very good, strong start to the World Cup, then that'll be amazing for the rest of their tournament. And playing at home is just a massive, massive advantage. And luckily enough, yeah, Alphonso Davies is out. But it's not that big of a loss because I don't see Bosnia having too much of attacking talent that will just lead to goal after goal after goal. So I think it'll be a tight game, but I think Canada overall can have control over the game and they can see a 2-1 win.
Okay. I love it. I think Canada is going to come out really, really strong. These guys have been waiting for this for a very, very long time. This has been something that's been in the works now for 8 years. 8 years ago is when we were awarded this World Cup. And, for myself, I actually bought tickets with TSI. We bought season tickets at BMO Field for this game. We talked about it, True. We planned on being at BMO Field together, live from this game at the stadium. However, times change, things happen. Here we are. But we at least get to hang out with hundreds of fans all over the world. And that's where it comes in. The most important thing that you can do hanging out with us watching before this game gets started is please take a minute, exit out of the chat, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and share this link out to your friends. When YouTube gets clicks from external links, when people send them in text messages or send them in an email or put it out on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, YouTube absolutely loves it. And then they start pushing the live out to more and more football, soccer fans all over the world. So please, if you wouldn't mind doing that right now before the game gets started, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And True, why don't you, since we've got a second before this kicks off, tell us what you do over on SOP Soccer for everybody here on TSI and what you do with EAFC.
So over on SOP Soccer, and it goes hand in hand with my TikTok, where you can find me at SOP True on TikTok. I post crazy FC26 content. But on the SOP channel, I mainly do live streams of my weekend leagues, gauntlets, division rivals, all sorts of things, listening to what you guys want to see as well. Any challenges, I'm open to it. But I mainly get 15-0 in weekend league. And of course, I do FUT champion service as well. So if anyone wants their games playing and wants to boost their account, shoot me a message on TikTok, YouTube, whatever it may be. You can find me at SOP True. But I just plan on getting some more content out, especially during the World Cup. FIFA's a lot of hype at the minute, so I'm really enjoying it.
I love it. And, there's something now. I just saw a new function on YouTube. You can actually send messages now to other users on YouTube. So now things are starting to open up in ways that they haven't before, even on this platform. But make sure to go check out SOP True on TikTok. All of the best EAFC tips, tactics, tricks, big-time gameplay against some of the best players in the world. True is ranked, what are you ranked right now, 169th or something in the world?
Yeah, before the Rivals reset, which just happened Thursday, I got into the top 100. I think my best Rivals rank has been 5th in the world. I think that was FIFA 23. So I'm up there. I'm definitely up there.
So there you go. You want to watch this guy take on the best players in the world? That's where you do it, at SOP Soccer on YouTube and at SOP True on TikTok. Now, we are about ready to kick off here. Just a couple more minutes. I really thought that kickoff was exactly at 2 Central, 3 Eastern. But apparently we've got a little bit of a delay there. There's Jeff Mitterling in the chat. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Joel4610 says 3-1 Canada. Let's go, boys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's going to be a fun one this afternoon. Let's get right into this one. Come on, I'm waiting for kickoff. I cannot wait. Seeing those stands that you can see on the right and the left of the screen, those are all new stands at BMO Field. Those are temporary stands that were put in strictly for this World Cup, except for the stands that are right over my head. That lower level and then the suite level, that's going to stay. And then they're going to keep a cool patio terrace deck up there where people can watch and drink beer and have a good time once those seats are gone. There it is, Steph. What's up? Steph, True, let me hear it. You got a what's up for me?
What's up?
There you go. I love it. I love it. All right. Canada is in the huddle. They're chatting it up. They're ready to go, keeping it classy, just like we do here on TSI. Over 100 in the chat. So those of you who've been sharing it out, thank you. Much, much appreciated. All right. Canada in the red jerseys. Bosnia in the white. And man, that overhead shot of BMO Field is just something special, ladies and gentlemen. Something really, really, really special. This has been a long time in the making, and I cannot wait to see what happens here. We've got 5 seconds till kickoff. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are underway from Toronto. Let's go. Liam Millar with possession over on the left wing. He passes ahead, and a quick defensive move there by the left back to knock it out from Olojuese. Here comes Millar with a long throw in now down by the goal line area. And this one here, 20 seconds in, Canada already on the front foot, looking dangerous. That's what I like to see. I think the first 10 to 15 minutes are absolutely massive for Team Canada. If they can get one on the board, that would be huge. Here's a chance, passed into the middle, and it's blocked out wide by Marahamovic. And we will have our first corner kick of the game for Canada. Okay, so just so everybody knows, when you're watching on your TV screen, your Canada is going from right to left, which is actually trying to score on the north end at BMO Field. The south end is the supporters section for TFC, and man, that south end, there's nothing like that. There are few environments, at least in North America, that are just amazing, and Toronto is one of them for MLS and now here in the World Cup. The corner is in, a long clearance by Bosnia, and Max Crepeau comes way out, almost to the half line, to play it ahead to Ismail Kone, who looks for a lead pass, and it's broken up there by Team Bosnia. Bosnia working down the left side, a clever little play to keep the ball in, and then a smart tactical foul by Alistair Johnston, who's chirping him, saying, come on, man, stand up. You're tougher than that. Man, Toronto's going to be a madhouse, says Leanna. Kind of wish I was there, but kind of glad I'm not. Leanna, the Blue Jays playing the Yankees at the Sky Dome tonight. It is going to be a crazy day in Toronto. Stay inside. Stay inside. That's the best thing you can do. 40 degrees. That's a hot one today, huh? Man, oh man. Liam Miller, the Hull City man, got promoted to the Premier League this season. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate that. That little tidbit of information. All right, so here we got to get this chat popped up here so we can start putting these chats on the screen. Here's a chance now for Bosnia. Long shot goes wide of the goal by Memic, and it'll be a goal kick for Team Canada. All right, True, so what are you seeing here in the first couple of minutes?
I am slightly ahead of you, Mike, by about 20 seconds. So apologies if I do spoil any goals. But I think Canada, they had a really good start. I think Bosnia just had a really good chance as well. But he kind of skied it. Canada's start was good, though. It was quite a weird corner take. That's what I'll say. It was a very odd corner take. I thought it would swing it in because there's a lot of big guys on the Canada side. So I think, you can use that to your advantage. We've seen how dominant this year corner kicks and set pieces have been. But hopefully Canada can keep it up. I think an early goal here would be absolutely massive because the game is very, very end-to-end in the first 3 minutes or so.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is it's been back and forth. Very, very wide open at this point. Canada looking for their first win ever. Andrew Para in the house. How you doing, Andrew? Hello, everyone. Toronto looks packed. Watch Korea versus Czech, and there were a lot of open seats in Guadalajara. Yes, there were. And that's because the price of these tickets are absolutely insane. You have to take out a second mortgage to be able to go to one of these games. Darcy, true, I was looking at Game Time, this app that prides themselves in being the last-minute ticket seller. The cheapest ticket to get into this building today at 9 o'clock this morning was $1,300 a ticket. That's US dollars, which is actually about 1,500 Canadian.
That is ridiculous. It's a joke what they're doing to the World Cup. I mean, I've never seen such an expensive World Cup in my life. And I think what FIFA are doing is they're looking at the American market and saying, yeah, we can make a bunch of money here. But, people over there like yourself can't afford to go to games. Normal people can't. It's just kind of been boxed off.
Absolutely, it has. It's a shame because I've been talking about going to these games for a long time, and I really thought that they'd be somewhat like semi-affordable. I mean, look, it's the World Cup. You're not going to find $40 tickets to the World Cup, right? That's fine. I get that. but at least maybe $100 to $200 a ticket as the cheapest to get in. Like, don't you think something
That's
like
what
that
they
would be a
should
little
be,
more?
especially for group stage games as
Right.
well. $1,300 for Canada versus Bosnia. It doesn't make sense.
Makes no sense at all. Welcome into the chat, Atif Javed. Canada will win. I love it, Atif. Welcome in. Glad you're here hanging out with us. And then there's Steph always chiming in. I love it, man. I love it, Steph. Well, why aren't you there, brother? Come on now. Oh, because you're in Hawaii, right? Yeah, I got it. All right, here we go. 5 minutes in. Long ball ahead for Canada. And it goes to the Bosnian defense, playing back to the goalie and launched back into the middle of the park. Bosnia setting things up. Down the left side, long ball forward and back to get it. And let it run out of play as De Figueroa. That's the weak point for Team Canada is the center backs. That is the trouble for Canada. If they've got a weakness, the weakness is the center backs.
I just want to add, Mike. The thing I don't like about Canada at the minute, they've had a few goal kicks and they keep taking it short, trying to play out from the back.
Yep.
They've just kicked the ball out. I think they should honestly just start going long. So they've got Jonathan David up top as well. Could easily win a few headers and win the ball instead of trying to play out through the back, because I could see them conceding if keep playing out from the back.
Yeah, so I can tell you, I've watched Max Crepeau for a long time. That is one of the strong suits of his game. He is a very good distributor of the ball, especially short. The defense usually, I mean, when you got a guy like Richie Larea, he's on the left today filling in for Alphonso Davies. But, Richie Larea, good on the ball. Alistair Johnson plays his football for Celtic. They've got, that's kind of the style. I wouldn't want them to change it up, but it is, I definitely see your concern, and it would be dangerous if something, to lose an early goal to a mistake like that at the back. Welcome in, Steve Spider. This could have been Italy versus Canada, but guess what? Bosnia will win today. Steve, what are you talking about? No way, Steve. Canada is going to get this one for sure. Let us know your predictions in the chat down below, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you think the score of the game is going to be. And let's see if anybody's right. I said 3-2. Drew says 2-1. What do you guys think? There's K something, Dahande. Canada. Let's go. Big chats in this one already. 161 in the chat over on Toronto Sports Insider, and on SOP Soccer Central, we've got 119 hanging out with us. Make sure you hit that like button and help us bring more in. There you go. Timur Shamorov says 2-1. Lisa says Canada. Shout out. Yeah, there's your shout out, Timur Shamorov. Is that close? I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. Guys, Canada will win for sure. Atif he's set, man. Atif is on it. He's going Canada all day long. We are in the 9th minute of play. Tajon Buchanan looking for a foul. Not going to get one. He's having a few choice words for the referee with his 67 cameras on. He's got 3 headpieces, a chain, and a backpack on with all these cameras. It's wild. All right, here comes Bosnia now. Working down the left side, played out by Alistair Johnston and Canada. Bosnia gets told to throw the ball back towards the center line to make the throw in. And now we've got a few new rules. True. Are you aware of any of these new rules for the World Cup that you can help explain to us?
Mainly focuses on time wasting. Obviously, I'm a Man United fan. I'm kind of anti-Arsenal. I think that everyone and every Premier League fan has been sick of the time wasting Arsenal Football Club have done to win the Premier League. But that's the main reason why I think these rules are in place, to stop time wasting. It's mainly focusing on like a time limit on throw-ins and to take corners. I think you have like 10 seconds or so to take a corner. Otherwise, I don't know what happens, but I guess we'll find out. But it's mainly to prevent time wasting. Yep,
it is. Those are the main ones. There's a couple with corner kicks as well. Whereas if the player is taking too long with the corner or it ends up going to a goal kick. There's a lot of new funky rules in here, and a lot more red cards as well is what we're going to see. We saw 3 of them in the first match between Mexico and South Africa. Here's a long throw by Liam Miller, headed clear by Bosnia, back to Stefan Eustáquio, who sends it all the way back to Max Crepeau. This guy is like having an 11th midfielder out there, because he's always up trying to get into the play. Different kind of style than most are used to. Here's Richie Laryea now with the ball, looking for Kone. Now drops it back to Eustáquio, and now goes further back to Kone here at the middle. Kone sweeps, looks back to his center back, and here comes a long ball forward. Nope, he passes it back to Kone. Now to Laryea. Laryea into the middle. Nice play here for Jonathan David. It goes to Oluwase, and he loses the ball, sends it back to Alistair Johnston, and that's a trouble right there. That tackle was from behind by Alistair Johnston, and Bosnia looking for a card, but the referee, it looks like he's got the yellow out. He's going to be handing out the first yellow card of the game to Alistair Johnston.
I don't really blame him for getting yellow. He kind of had to take it. It was more on I think the midfielder that misplaced the pass. He has no choice to take him out at that rate.
I agree. And he just missed the ball. I mean, watching that replay, he was close.
Yeah.
And now this guy's laying on the ground. That is Memic. I had a guess that it was going to end in itch. And there are the bots. The bots are here, and you know what that means. When the bots are here, ladies and gentlemen, that means people are finding our stream. Thank you, Connor, for getting rid of those bots while we have Alistair Johnston's yellow card issued out. And Memic is still down. Oh, that was a good tackle. Damn. He got him good. I think they're probably reviewing it for a red, and I swear to God, if they give him a red for that, I will go lose my something. Jonathan W. in the house. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I hope Team Canada wins as well. Here comes the long free kick in from Bosnia. And it is headed down right at Max Crepeau. He grabs it and runs to the top of the box to send it out to his team. Hanzo says, please, no bots. I can't be exposed to botulism. I love it. Welcome in, Hanzo. Hanzo Yamakazi. That is a name right there. Nice pass up there by Bosnia, and good defensive play by Cornelius at the back for Team Canada. But Bosnia, with some pressure, works it out wide to the right, and now the pass into the middle is deflected and lands on the feet of Richie Laryea. Laryea sends it into the middle. Cornelius with the clearance goes off the head of the Bosnian forward and out of play for a long throw here in the defensive end for Team Canada. Man, I'm loving seeing these stands up there, man. It is really cool seeing BMO Field holding 45,000 people. It's not something I'm used to. All right, here we go. Come on now. Long throw. Oluwase with the header down. Goes back to Eustáquio. Eustáquio sends it forward for Jonathan David. He gets a piece of it, but it rolls to the Bosnian keeper. All right. Let's get these lineups up here so that I can see what I'm talking about. All right, Bosnia playing the ball out of the back, and a missed pass goes out of play, and a quick throw here for Canada. Cross in from the right side is cleared out of play, and Canada will have their second corner of the afternoon. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, please smash that like button down below and share this link out. Let's get more Canada fans here in the chat to keep it classy and have some fun while we cheer on Team Canada in the World Cup at home. It's crazy. Still crazy. I can't believe this is happening. All right, here we go. Come on now, Canada. Let's do something with this corner. There's that short corner again. Now played back to the sideline, and the launches the ball in to Oluwase, and it's headed clear by Bosnia, and they will control only so far as it hits the back of Alistair Johnston, and then it is played out off of the Bosnian defender. 14 and a half minutes in, 0-0. Canada and Bosnia, game 3 of the World Cup. Oh, it hit the ref, not Alistair Johnston. Caught the ref. Get out the way, ref. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? All right, where's that shit? Here is a long ball up from Bosnia and knocked down by Cornelius. He almost misplays it. Now sends it over to Eustachio. Eustachio over to Kone. Kone with speed. What a ball through here to Oluwese. He passes it into the middle and goes just past Jonathan David. Tejan Buchanan will run it down in the right corner. He picks it up, plays it back now to Kone. Kone at the corner of the box, spins in towards the middle, sends it in, and it's cleared by Bosnia and all the way back to Max Crepeau in his favorite place, hanging out by the edge of the circle by the half line. There you go. Where's my Canada shirt? It's right here, Leanna. It's right here. My Canada shirt is too small. And I don't know where my jersey is, actually. I haven't seen my SOP soccer jersey in a while. Here's Liam Miller working it down the left side. Millar plays it in to Richie. Richie now back out to the wing. True over here being ahead. Ball to the back post, headed clear. Man, Canada knocking on the door, starting to get closer. Another one in, headed down. Here's a shot, and it's right at the keeper. And a big save by Bosnia on Jonathan David, who usually will bury that one.
Yeah, I thought it would bury that.
Ardle, MCU official, cheering on Bosnia and Herzegovina from UK. Hanging out with True over there in the UK, huh? Love it. Bosnia playing the ball back to their keeper, almost gives it away. And man, some good pressure here for Canada. Some pushing and shoving between a couple players there, and the ref lets them play on until the Bosnian player rips down Ishmael Kone from behind, and that will be a foul. All right, the Bosnian fans in the house repping with the flags and the hearts. Welcome in. Hey, cuz, who is your prediction to win it all? I think France is going to get it this time. I think my pick this year is France, or I could see Portugal. One of the two. What do you think, True?
I'd love it to be England, but my pick, I think Spain will win it.
Okay. Fair enough. Means we got to complete that Ferran Torres SBC, huh? Especially now that we just packed that Rodri.
Yeah, we have a crazy pack look. Absolutely unbelievable. Stay
tuned at halftime. We've got a clip of us opening a huge pack, 600K pack from the Foot Ultimate Team store, and we ripped some Path to Glory player picks. It was a lot of fun in that, so make sure to stay tuned there. Steph says France. Ardle thinks Switzerland will win the World Cup. I hope Canada beats Switzerland in the group, let alone Switzerland win the World Cup. That'd be crazy. I want Canada, Argentina, or the Dutch. Nice. Yep, your dad was a huge Argentina fan. Huge Argentina fan. Love it, Leanna. That's awesome. Hope you and the family are doing well up there in Toronto. Mahoraga thinks, I think Spain is going to win. Bosnia trying to get some pressure. And the ball is cleared off of the sideline by Team Canada and does not go out of play. Here is Liam Millar passing it into the middle. Now forward. Ooh, good defensive play, even though I don't know if he knew much about it. And now another turnover by Bosnia. Richie Larea walks in, passes out to the left, and good solid defense there from Bosnia. Steve Spider says, who do you think will be this tournament's dark horse? So I'm gonna go a couple different ways here. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Homer piece. I think Canada can be a dark host. Dark host being a host and a dark horse, because this team has a lot of talent, especially with a full 100% Alphonso Davies. He's not quite there yet, but there you go. Steph says it as well. Steph is in agreement, and usually Steph and I are in agreement. All right, here we go. Long ball forward from Bosnia, headed down, and Derek Cornelius playing it up into the midfield. Good hold-up play there by Oluwase. But he loses it, and now Bosnia will work it out. Basic. Oh, God, man. Richie Larea running down the right side, fouls the Bosnian player. He's saying he got ball, but we're going to have a free kick that's almost the exact same as a corner coming up here to start the 21st minute of play. Richie says he got the ball, and he did. Yes.
God. That's 1-0 Bosnia, Mike.
No way.
Yeah, man.
No way,
Corner.
bro. That free kick?
Corner. It went for a corner. It wasn't a foul.
Oh, it wasn't a foul. Went out for a corner. Oh, man. All right, well, ain't that okay. Bosnia scores off the corner with the set-piece header. Lukic. And there's a shock to start our day off. Man, oh, man. The Bosnian fans excited. Not good. I think Japan will go far in this tournament. Okay, I was actually thinking Korea as well. I think Korea could do some damage. Just a little flick on header, and being held on there by the defender goes right over him and into the back of the net. 1-0 Bosnia off the set piece. And Canada has had the better of the play so far, but Bosnia in the lead, 1-0. All right, so what does Canada have to do to bounce back here, Drew?
I think they need to get hold of the game, really, in the possession. Just less sloppy passes. And I think when they don't put it into the box and just stay on the ground, I think they play a lot better. And I think they just need to feed their strikers, because they can score goals, Canada's strikers, and that's the main thing. You need a goal fast. You don't want to get into the 60th or the 70th minute and it's still 1-0 Bosnia. So hopefully Canada can equalise during this first half. I think that would be massive.
Absolutely. They need to at least get one back here before the half. You don't want to go down at halftime at home like this. You saw Mexico yesterday. They jumped right out to a quick lead, a few minutes into the game, and then they controlled the game throughout. Canada seemed to be doing that, but they weren't able to bury one, and that's the difference between those two games right there. All right, keep the language down there, Hanan. Keep the language down, or else you're going to get a timeout like that. Thank you, Steph. Appreciate that, brother. And that takes us to our first hydration break of the game. So here we're going to take a second to let this bad boy run, and we will be right back. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, the Canada fan, the Bosnia fan, the sports fan, the soccer fan, the true World Cup football fan. Thanks for being here this afternoon. Canada hosting Bosnia live from BMO Field in Toronto, the home of Toronto FC. I'm TSI Mike /SOP Mike as well. And I just wanted to say thank you for being here, hanging out with us. Please help us bring more fans into the chat, and only you can do that. The best way to do that, hit that like button, hit that share button as well. When you send the link to your friends and they click it, YouTube absolutely loves it, and they send more and more people to hang out with us and keep it classy all over the world. So while we're at it, let us know where you're watching from in the chat. City, state, city and province if you're in Canada. Let us know all over the world. We can't wait to find out. We'll see you guys back in the chat. Go Canada, go. Big game today. We need to start with 3 points at home at BMO Field in Toronto. I can't believe I'm saying that. Cheers, everybody. Go Canada. Mic's on. All right, there you have it. Thank you to all of you who have liked this stream, shared it out, helping us bring more and more fans into the chat. We're up to 345 in the chat right now over on Toronto Sports Insider right there. And then on SOP, we've got 105. Let's go. Thank you all for being here. Maine says, I hope a new team who hasn't won the World Cup ever win it all. We love to witness history. Man, Maine, wouldn't that be something if Canada could get it done? Cheers to you, Maine. And thanks for being here. Go, Canada, go. And I put that out in the TSI chat for everyone so they could see it, because that I don't have the TSI, or I don't have the SOP chat up like I do the TSI chat where I put it up on the screen. So be all right. There you go. Jeff Mitterling says, Bosnia, okay, you got the first goal, but Canada will come back. Jeff, I hope you are right. My goodness, we need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. All right, here we go. Back underway. We've got a free kick here for Max Crepeau in the Canadian defensive half. Long ball out to the left side. Bounces. Headed down to Jonathan David, but cleared by Bosnia. Alistair Johnston heads it up to himself. Now down to Tejan Buchanan, but cleared back into the middle by Bosnia. And Oluwase and the center back going at it. Pretty tough in there. Bouncing off each other. Ball falls back to Team Canada. And there's a foul on Bosnia. Oh, and he put the whistle up to his mouth. Was going to blow the foul. Took it down. The ball went out for a throw and he gave it to Bosnia. That's wild. He just tripped Richie Larea in the back. Richie Larea got in front of him. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. What do you think? Was that a foul, True?
I think it was a foul. It was quite odd. I was watching the referee as well. It was like he was going to give it, and he decided not to. Yeah,
it was weird. Like, I looked right at him. I saw he went like this. I'm like, yeah, it's a foul. And then it goes out for a throw. What? What is happening? Hackub Gazarian in the house. What's up, Hackub? Go, Canada, go. Lock in to tie the game and win the game. You know it. You know it. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back, Hackub, especially now that you're here, brother. The Waddy way, Canada. Let's go, Jansen Dennis, my man. Cheers, brother, man. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, Mike. Everyone, I'm not a fan of this sport. It's a shame the TSN overpriced channel has the rights, but if Canada does good and England does good, I'm interested. Cheers, mates. Love it, Jansen. Love it. And we brought the English to the stream today with True live from England right now. All right, Canada with a free kick, stepping over it. Now the ball into the box, lands at the feet. Oh man, what do we got here? A Bosnian player laying down on the ground. Great ball in. Here's a shot, left-footed, blocked by Bosnia and headed clear. But back into the box by Alistair Johnston and headed out again by Bosnia. A throw-in coming up if the player is up, and he is not. He's barely up. He's down on it. He's heaving. He's standing over. He's yelling at the ref. Let me tell you something. I know this from experience. When I'm in a lot of pain that I just laid on the ground for 45 seconds, I'm not screaming when I get up. Like, I'm not yelling like that guy was just yelling. Terry McDad in the house. Hope the U.S. gets slapped by Paraguay later. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be a very good game between the U.S. and Paraguay later. I was planning on going live on SOP Soccer for that one, but that's not the case because Tom has a impromptu soccer game. So I'll be at that, and then I'll be home to watch the end of the game here. All right, I'm cheering for Bosnia. Love their World Cup song. Yeah, that was pretty cool, Lucas. Very cool. Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting it up. We appreciate it. Corner kick is into the box for Canada. Out wide to Jonathan David. His shot blocked. The amount of blocked shots. Oh, pushed down right outside the box. And Canada will have a dangerous set piece about 3 feet from the box. Jonathan David just knocked down right from behind. A little weak. It was a bit of a flop. I'll give it that. But, is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Oh, I saw your question up there, Leanna, earlier, where you were asking if you think the Dutch or Argentina can win. I do think they could win. I just, I don't, that's not my pick. I think France is going to get it done, possibly Spain or Portugal. But yeah, Argentina, the Dutch, they could get it, no problem. Here is a pass to the top of the box. The shot is blocked again. Goes out to Richie Larea. He plays it wide to Liam Millar. Millar plays it now over to the left side. Gets over to the end line, now cuts back. Plays it into the middle for Ismail Kone. Kone ahead. Here's Alistair Johnston. Loops the ball in towards the back post, and it's headed clear by Bosnia, and now they will start the counterattack. Running back is Jonathan David. Great defensive play by the striker, the Juventus man, and he takes the ball back into Canada offensive territory. Now, played back to De Figuerois, to Kone. Kone in the midfield, on the attack, plays it out to the left. Here is Liam Millar. Works it, cuts inside, loses it as it was just a little bit too bad of a first touch there. And here we go. All right, Bosnia running up the pitch. Pass ahead is intercepted and knocked out clear by Team Canada. Canada will go to the quarterfinals, I think, if Davies and Bombito come back soon. I agree. If Davies can get 30 minutes today, and Moise Bombito can get into the game, the next game or the third game, I think Canada will be all right. But we got to get there first. And if we have a result that would stand right now, as in a 1-0 loss, that would be bad. All right, just a heads up there for that message that was just deleted by Connor from K. Handy, whatever. We don't do politics here, buddy. No politics. Politics is an immediate timeout. And then after that, if you still can't figure it out after that timeout, you can try again tomorrow. We'll do it for 24 hours. There's every other channel in the world you can talk politics on. Everybody's talking politics. We're here for soccer, for the World Cup, for Team Canada at BMO Field. That's what it's all about. Another foul by Bosnia, but the ref doesn't call it. Pass back to Larea. Larea now back to Kone as Bosnia has some strong defense. Here's a ball looped in, back post. It falls down to Oluwese. He turns, passes it into the middle, and he flubbed it. Just not a good pass at all. And it's cleared by Bosnia. But Canada really putting the pressure on right now. Jansen knows the rules around here. Here's a chance. Oh, my goodness. Oluwase. I was
waiting for you to see that one, Mike. I thought it would bury that. Honestly, thought that it would bury that.
You got to bury that, man. You got to bury that. You're in on goal. Like, he missed it by a ton.
Where I thought Canada would thrive in her attacking sense and finishing chances, I think the chances have been there for both strikers and have not taken them.
Nope, they haven't. They have not taken the chances. And it's not even looking even close. Like, it's not like they're getting decent or they're messing them up.
Yeah.
Hey, you British, mate. Sure is. That guy's British, not me. As you can tell.
I am indeed.
Yep. All right, here we go. Here's the throw for Team Canada. 33rd minute. Stefan Eustáquio receives the throw in, plays it back to Alistair Johnston, who lays it down the line for Tejan Buchanan, the Inter Milan man, now with Villarreal, I believe, again. Is it Villarreal that he's with now? He was with Inter for a little bit. Is your accent Manchester, mate? Look at these guys, man. Loving it.
I'm a Manchester United fan, but I'm from Leicester myself.
Yeah, and he is not a Leicester City fan, okay?
No.
Made that very clear.
Been red all my life.
There you go. I love it. Well, actually, I took that Ahmad card out of the rewards, the tokens.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got to do a Manchester United past and present, man. We got to do it.
I was thinking that towards the end game, like we're getting towards the end game, getting closer and closer. Evos are crazy. We can build some crazy United cards.
Yes, they are. Here's the corner in from Canada, headed down by Bosnia and cleared. Richie Larea chasing it down. And a good defensive play there as he knocks it out for a throw-in. Matic looking a little annoyed by that one. Bakaville. Hey, how you doing, Bakaville? Good to see you. Go, Canada, go. Get that chant going, ladies and gentlemen. Get that chant going in the chat. Go. Canada, go. I'll put it in there. There you go. All right. Here's a throw-in by Bosnia. And then they play it right out of bounds. And so you see these emojis up there. You can get those. It's only 99 cents a month. Maybe they might have made the price $1.49 now. I made it as cheap as possible because It's about being able to use those awesome emojis in the chat. And join today. Join today and get access to those awesome emojis. Love it. Lots of Canadian fans in the house today. It's the way it should be. It's the way it should be. Baccaville, good bro. What's happening? I'm here in Toronto. Very, very cool. Very cool. Where at in Toronto? You downtown or you Mississauga? What you got? All right, here we go. Come on now. Let's go, Canada. I feel one coming here. I'm feeling one coming. But I'm sweating like crazy here. Hey, keep it classy, buddy. Keep it classy. Okay, Terry? Keep it classy. All right, Canada back underway. Here's Derek Cornelius. Plays it out wide to Liam Millar. Millar back to Cornelius at the halfway point. Switched out now to Alistair Johnston. Johnson to De Figueroa. Over to Cornelius. Cornelius passes wide to Liam Millar. He holds it in nicely and sends it into the middle for Ismail Kone. He holds it. Nice move there by Kone. He sees some space, takes it, and before the slide tackle gets rid of it, it goes straight to the Bosnian player, and Canada knocks it out. Jonathan David trying to say that it went off of the Bosnian defender, but it did not. So it'll be a throw for Bosnia as we approach the 37th minute. 1-0 Bosnia. That is the score, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 Bosnia and Herzegovina. Whew, this is crazy. This is crazy. I still can't believe that this is a World Cup game at BMO Field in Toronto. And I'm a little annoyed that Canada's losing right now. Long ball in for Liam Millar and headed clear by Bosnia. Even further, strong play from Ismail Kone. He keeps it down, now plays it into the middle, is being pushed from behind, now passes it to Estacio. Estacio back to Kone to the left wing for Millar. Millar makes a move around the defender, gets past him, centers it, and it's out for a corner kick. Or is he going to say a goal kick? Is it a corner? Or a
corner kick, I think.
Corner, okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Start making use of these corners, though.
Yes, they're not. And that stupid little short pass that they're doing is not working at all.
Agreed. Completely agreed.
But, as you can tell, it seems like the size advantage is all Bosnia. And
that's what I think Canada are struggling with, the physicality.
Ooh. It's going to be another corner, but I want to see where that ball hit because Jonathan David just did a little bicycle kick and the ball went off the Bosnian defender and it went right off his arm and side. That could be a shout, but that would be harsh. Nah, that's not a handball. What do you think, Drew?
I don't think it's handball. I think David took it and then it just whacked his hand. I don't think, unless it's like the Champions League where they have a different rule set, I don't think it's a penalty.
Yep. I hear you.
Wish it was, so Canada can get a goal back.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. All right. Corner is cleared out by Bosnia. Kone playing it all the way back to Crepeau. Crepeau playing it ahead and back to Kone. Too slow from Canada, but Bosnia is just sitting. Man, Bosnia is parking the bus, and that can bode well for Team Canada.
Yeah, I think this is where Canada have to score in these last 8 minutes or so.
Yeah, I agree. That would make a big, big difference. Here's a chance now. Buchanan sends in the cross, and it is blocked and out of play for a corner. All right. Here we go. Herzegovina, formerly known as Yugoslavia, I believe. Chatter. Yeah, I have no idea how those countries are laid out, honestly. There's Jansen. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Jansen. Appreciate it, my man. Everybody make sure to listen to Jansen and hit that like button. Help us bring more soccer fans here to the chat to cheer on Canada. And right now, we really, really need it, ladies and gentlemen. We really need it.
Canada are just getting corner after corner here. I think they really need to score off one.
Yeah, they do. They do. Lots of corners, lots of pressure. Bosnia is welcoming the pressure. They have to break it down, and they have to break it down low. They're trying to go high. They're trying to send the crosses into the box, and the Bosnian defenders are just too big. And there you go. There's exactly that. They try it by going low, sending a header in, and cleared again by Bosnia. Liam Millar heads it down to Richie Larea, who just kicks it way up, but onside is Jonathan David, almost brings it down. That would have been something special. But instead, the clock hits 40, and here we are. Yeah, Jonathan David was mad. He knows he should have had that. He should have had that. Long ball sent up the field by the Bosnian keeper. And Canada looking a little shaky at the back. Bosnia looking like a strong team here with how they've been playing so far, but to be expected, knowing that they're playing a host country, they've got to bring their best game to the field today to take on a team on their home field. And there is a foul by, I believe, Matic. No, it was number 7, Dedic, Matic, Talahovic, the goal scorer, Lukic, all the itches. Match momentum. It's been all Canada for the most part, outside of a couple little dips, one of those dips being the goal for Bosnia. Here comes Ismail Kone at a halfway mark, playing it back to Derek Cornelius. Cornelius on the ball, plays it out to the left for Kone, and Kone returns it. A little bit of just, Canada's just setting them up and taking their time, getting ready to play it into the box. And right now, it's the first half. They can do this. But I don't want to be in this position in the 75th minute. Estacio plays it out wide for Buchanan. It's cut off by Bosnia and cleared up the pitch. And there is a foul by the Bosnian winger, Dedic, on Alistair Johnston. Yeah, amen, Jansen. All the itches. They're everywhere. Lots of itches. Come on, guess your age. Dude, I don't have a clue. How am I supposed to know? You don't even have a profile picture, man. Help me out. Give me something. Hey, Andy, Mano. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for being here. If it wasn't for people like you being here, watching us, hanging out with us, chatting it up, keeping it classy, supporting our awesome channel, we wouldn't be here. So cheers to you for being here. All right, here we go. 11. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Connor. The way you're spamming the chat, you sound like you're a young kid. 11. Yep. My son's right around there. RBI is in the house. Red Bull Insider. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, RBI. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Good to see you, RBI. How are things up in New York? All right, here comes Bosnia now, playing it out to the middle, and now they'll break on the counter. Long pass ahead, and Alistair Johnston misreads it, tries to cut it off, now loses it, and will get back to play it out. Mamdo Pro, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit pissed right now. I'm sorry. I'm a little mad because Canada's down. Good to hear, RBI. Good to hear. Thank you, CFB Nino Brown. That's what it's all about. We're here to have some fun. We're here to have some fun, even though Canada is losing. It's not going to last for long. We got this. Calmo says, what's the score? 1-0 for Bosnia. Just want to make sure it was showing correctly on the scoreboard here because my OBS is in a background window. All right. And there's more of those bots for us. Love these bots. There it is. Let's go, Canada. Shout out from Half Pint on Big O right now. I have no idea what that is, but Half Pint, cheers to you. Foul again as Cornelius is down. He's holding his ankle. Don't want to see any injuries here. Can't have that. Cannot have that at all. There you go. He says, the 11-year-old says, guess my win streak in Rivals. True? What do you think his win streak is in Rivals?
I can say it's not going to be better than mine, but all jokes aside, maybe a 5 win streak.
Okay. There you go. That's the guess. I'm sticking with it. 13,492. Okay. I know a guy, and he can't even get 13,000 games in a row.
I wish.
Oh, there you go. Silver Lining says, my chat also says hello. 300 of us are listening to you, sharing commentary on the Big O live app. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, cheers. Welcome in to all 300 of you hanging out with Silver Lining. I'm TSI Mike. Please come on over to YouTube and hit the like button over on YouTube and hit that subscribe button as well. You ever heard of Rocket League? Yes, my son actually wanted to download that this morning, and I'm like, dude, no. He wanted to delete EAFC 25. I'm like, no, can't do that. Got to put that on the hard drive, man. Love it, Silver Lining. Love it, man. Do you get thrown out of the chat for saying relax? It's only football. No, sir, Greg. No, sir. Nope, that's fine. You can say that all day long. All right, ball into the middle, just being headed around by Bosnia. And now out wide, working it on the left, down to the outside of the box. A fake cross in and solid defense by Canada. Now, play in here to the middle for Bosnia and cut out by Stefan Eustaquio. Eustaquio plays it up the pitch, and the Bosnian player dives to clear the ball and trips up Tejan Buchanan and earns himself a yellow card in the first minute of stoppage time. 45+1. Love it. Appreciate it. Glad you're here and glad you're hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button. We've been losing a lot of subscribers because I have not been live as much as I want to at all, because I'm a dad of 4. I'm always going. I got 3 girls in travel volleyball. My son is in travel soccer, and it never ever stops. So I very rarely have been getting live, so we've been going down, and it's not happy. So please help us out, smash that subscribe button, and we're gonna get back over 110,000 subscribers once we get through this World Cup here. And we're chasing after that gold plaque, the $1 million, the million sub plaque. All right, here comes a long pass ahead, looking for Basic, and it rolls past him all the way to Max Crepeau. 2 minutes left for Canada to try and get back into this one before the half. All right, Derek Cornelius holds on to the ball, plays it out to the right for Ismail Kone. Kone ahead to Buchanan. He's been quiet this afternoon over on the right. Cuts into the middle, strong touch. It's deflected off of Bosnia and out for a Canadian throw right off the corner flag. Amen, Andy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. For all who haven't subscribed yet, let's do it now. Please do. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. There's the referee view of the long throw, which is taken, and just 2 Bosnian players just head the ball right up over the Canadian player. And there's a chance as it falls to Alistair Johnston. He takes a shot, and it's deflected out for another corner kick for Team Canada. When Canada scores, like the vid, says the Waddy Way. How about you just like the vid now? Can we do that, please? Help us. Help us by hitting that like button. We've got to get more. We've got 538 people hanging out with us right now, and we need some help on that like button. So please smash that like button and let's get after it. All right, well, another corner and another missed opportunity for Team Canada, as this one is sent into the box and headed down by Derek Cornelius. But the problem is he headed it up, not down. I can't wait to hear what you got to say about this at halftime, True. Because
I'm excited, man.
I'm frustrated right now, man. I am frustrated. And there's a long ball over the top for Lukic, and there is the halftime whistle. Very, very frustrating, Roto. Very frustrating. All right, so with that being said, we are now at the half. We are going to break out a quick message about True's EAFC boosting services and then we will be back to discuss the first half, as well as maybe open some packs on FIFA. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us here on SOP Soccer Central while True plays EAFC 26. We appreciate you being here. And just so you know, if you want your Champs games played, if you need some Rivals games played, you want to get better Rivals rewards, you want to play some cups where you're picking up those special elusive cards that only the best players can get, like at Barbo and some of the other Gauntlet cards, link up with True. SOP True on TikTok or here on YouTube. We'll get you in touch through the Discord, whatever it takes. True will play your games for Champs and bring you a rank 1, 2, 3, whatever you want. Hit that DM, let True know what you're looking for, and let's have some fun and turn your team into one of the best teams out there, just like the team that we have here in our RTG on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Now let's get back to True kicking some butt, heading for that 15-0. Let's go, buddy, and we'll see you back in the chat. Hey, yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for messaging True and joining our awesome community. Let's go. All right, we're back. There it is. Hit up True on TikTok. Hit us up through YouTube, whatever. We'll get you in touch with our guy, SOP True, who will play your Champs games and take your team to the next level. It's unbelievable. We do it here on SOP, and it's absolutely massive. The cards that we pull on a daily basis, man, it's just crazy. So let's take this over to the halftime setup that I've got here, and let's take a look at some of the stats, shall we? All right, now that is the EAFC game. As you can see, we've got that right there. And then where is the stats button? I just had it up here. Where the heck did it go? Nope, that is the wrong one. It switched on me, man. There it is. Why will it not? All right, well, the stats will not show for me, so I'm going to try to start a fresh one here. There's just a second. That's the problem with lives, man. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll keep that there, and let's talk about it. Shots, 7-5 for Canada. Shots on target, 2-1 in favor of Bosnia, though. That's a problem. Block shots showing as 4 for Team Canada, and let me tell you something. 0 for Bosnia, that's way off. It has to be wrong. Bosnia had a bunch of block shots in that one. Total passes, 202 to 110. The possession has been there for Team Canada. Unfortunately, it's not on the stats page for MLSsoccer.com, which is what we're using here right now. But passing accuracy, 75.7% for Canada, 70.9% for Bosnia. The corners, 9-1. I was looking at some of the prop bets earlier today on this one, and the corners, I was going to go with over 8.5 corners, and we would have had that already. Absolutely crazy. The total cross is 8-0 for Canada. Canada is the better side in this game, in my opinion. But on the scoreboard, that's not the case. True, you know soccer probably better than I do. Give me your thoughts on this, and do you agree? Do you think Canada's been the better side?
I think overall, Canada have been the better side. I mean, the stats I'm looking at are the same as yours, but I've got possession. Canada have had 68% possession and a lot more passes. Bosnia have kind of sat back. But the issue is Bosnia, they look comfortable sitting back and inviting the pressure because Canada just don't seem to be taking the chances and scoring. I mean, 2 shots on target as well. They've had 9 corners. And the ironic thing I wanted to point out is Canada have had 9 corners in one half. Bosnia have had 1, and Bosnia's goal came from a corner. It just don't add up. I think in this second half, Canada just need to be clinical. I think they started the game off well. The first couple of minutes, they had a chance, and then they got a corner from it, and obviously they didn't score. But I think they need to start the second half very strong. I think David just needs to be clinical. I think if I can feed David good chances, I think the goal will come.
I agree. And the one thing that I would do in this situation is I would take out Oluwase out of the lineup. He has missed a couple opportunities. He has not looked clean on the ball. He hasn't been dribbling well. He hasn't been passing well. He hasn't been doing anything well. This is somewhere I might make a change at the half to either change formation and maybe just go with one up top, have a little bit more in the midfield to try to send some of those through balls in while Bosnia is just sitting back. It's really frustrating to watch, but again, there's still 45 minutes left. Shadow Knight, buddy, come on. That's a timeout. Don't be spamming, guys. And K Shadandi, whatever there. Look, I know you're just chatting, Connor. I know it's frustrating, man, but just keep it classy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't spam. Don't blow up the chat. Let's let everybody talk. But at the same time, we're glad you're talking. But just let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it going a little more classy than what it is. All right. So there's the stats from that. We need the pack. Show you the pack that we opened earlier in this one. So True and I are going to take a few minutes here for halftime, and we will be back in about 4 minutes or so, and we'll see you then. What's up, soccer fans? We're here celebrating the World Cup. It's underway, Canada and Bosnia. But first, we're going to rip one of the best packs in EAFC 26 right now. I've got my buddy SOP True here with me today doing play-by-play. Thanks for helping us today. True, before we open this pack, tell everybody where they can find the best TikTok for EAFC.
You can find the best tips, rank ones, tactics, pretty much everything. Insane gameplay as well. SOP True on TikTok. I'm currently 200-0 in Foot Champions. I'm in an incredible run. We just packed Rodri on their account, so hopefully I can keep it up.
Awesome, man. Sounds good. Make sure to follow SOP True on TikTok. Really simple. At SOP True. Now let's rip this pack open and get it started. 600K, the big time player picks. We've got a walkout. It's a left back from Norway. Premier League, Wolves. What? Okay. Looks like a decent card though. 91 Wolf, it's fodder. Who's that guy? Hannibal Lecter. No, not really. All right, so now what we really want to do here is these player picks that come with this pack. Decent rip there to get us started, but nothing to write home about. Now let's do the 2 of 10, 89 rare gold player pick, and let's just rip them all real quick. 90 Van Dijk, 91, 89, 89. Oh, 93. 93 again. All right, so probably just the promo cards, right? The 93s maybe? And then we've already got that 93, but still for fodder purposes, we'll take that one. All right, True. How should we, which one should we do next? Should we do the 1 of 5 or the 1 of 394 plus?
I think the 94 plus. I've seen some crazy picks.
All right, here we go. This is what it's about right here. Which one are we ripping first? 1, 2, or 3?
I'd say 2.
2 is 95 Musiala. You said it, man.
Oh my words.
Unbelievable. Let's see. Number 3. 94 Digne. And lastly, 95 James Rodriguez. That's a simple pick, right?
Yeah.
Musiala.
Musiala all day of the week, man.
Boom. Musiala and Rodri in the squad. Let's go. We got one more player pick to rip. Give me a number, True.
2 again.
2 again. Let's see what we got. 91 Macahania. Let's go with number 1. 92 Valencia. 3, 4, or 5.
4.
Oof. 3. Oof. Ooh, that was a rough pick there. We'll just take the 92 for fodder purposes. But hey, we ripped Musiala just like you said. You said, man, rip this pick. There's been some crazy picks coming through. So here we have it. Musiala in the club. Now let's get back to the soccer. Thanks for hanging out with us here during halftime, playing some EAFC. Let's get back to the play-by-play right now. All right, we are back. Gotcha. Oh, man. All right, we're back, and we are going to just kick this for a minute here and play a little EAFC and show you this this video that we had earlier today. Where the heck is my why is my gameplay not working?
Always comes at the worst time.
It's always doesn't work when you want it to. Doesn't work, but hey, you know what? It's all right. That's life. That is life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's halftime. Make sure you're refilling your beverages. If it's early, don't start drinking yet. Oh, fuck it. Go for it. Have fun. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Enjoy yourselves. I'm not drinking, though. I just got me a little sun-kissed orange to spice it up from my normal cups of water all day long. And here we go. All right, let's get this thing reset here. Properties, deactivate, activate, boom. There it is. Path to Glory, available for 6 days and 20 hours. The new Team 2. Is there anybody in this team worth having?
I'd say Florian Wirtz and Jude Bellingham. I think they're the main two. I think this team is weaker than Team 1. Not to say it's a bad team, especially because they're live cards as well. Some of these cards can end up being crazy. But I think Jude Bellingham and Florian Wirtz for me, because Wirtz at the start of the game, not sure if you remember, but he was one of the best players in the game. His base gold card at the start of release.
Yes, it was. That was a good card. That gold card lasted probably longer than a lot of gold cards actually. Yeah. So there it is. Jonathan in the chat says, "Did you hear the Blue Jays news? A catcher DH Hedeman." I did not, Jonathan. I did not. Thanks for letting us know. Danny Dansoy in the house. What's up, Mike and your family? Danny boy back on Insider. Let's go, Dan boy. What's up, man? In the Philippines, waiting on you to get your ass to the Philippines to do some live from the resorts. Cheers, brother. Cheers to you, my man. That would be awesome, Danny. One day I'll get to the Philippines. Maybe True and I will head over there to the Philippines one day. We'll bring Allison and the kids, and we'll just have a big old party. What do you say? All right, let's rip a few packs here while we're waiting. 5x84. Let's see if we can. Gold we just skip. I don't want to play a game because there's not enough time here because it's halftime. But as you can see, Canada, it's all about Canada. I'm Canada through and through. So just to kind of give everybody a little bit of a backdrop with Team Canada, in the 2006 Gold Cup, I went to the Canada versus Haiti game in Miami, Florida at the Old Orange Bowl. It was a lot of fun. And I've been a diehard TFC fan since 2007. And then you look at Canada and their rise to stardom before the 2022 World Cup. My first ever interview was with Alphonso Davies on the match day 1 call before the Canada versus Suriname game, which I'm actually going to play a video of right now so you guys can see where it all started before the second half gets started. We'll be getting started with the second half here any second. Let's open one more pack here, an 86 rated gold player, and it's gold, so we will skip it, and I will find this lovely video. Where is that video? Come on, Mike. I know it's in here somewhere. Musiala. Nope, it's not that one. It's not that one. Did I not move it over? I guess I didn't. Videos. SOP. Perfect. There it is. All right. The field, headed up forward by Suriname, but only as far as Alphonso Davies. He puts a beautiful ball through. Here's a chance. David shoots, scores. 2-0 Canada. Jonathan David on the goal. 2-0 Canada. Alphonso Davies 2. Jonathan David. Yes, that's Bayern Munich to Lille. The champions of Germany to the champion of France for the 2-0 lead for Canada. Love it. One step closer to round 2 is Canada here in this one. What a shot. Great finish from Jonathan David. Canada. Yeah, right, Kogi. Where are the Suriname fans at now? I thought this was your second half team here. Don't give up on them now. Don't give up on them now, Suriname fans at. Come on now. Where y'all at? Come on. Randy Torres, let's go, Canada. Yes, sir. What a shot by, what a ball through by Alphonso Davies. What a shot by Jonathan David. There it is. All right, so there you have it. That was the game between Canada and Suriname, which was just absolutely crazy. It was in the height of COVID. They could not play in Canada, so they actually played here in Chicago, where I'm based out of. And I was like, hey, I want to go to this game, but they weren't letting fans in. So I ended up making a few messages, and what do you know? But we ended up getting in touch with a couple people, and I got the media accreditation for Team Canada to be able to interview the likes of John Herdman, the coach, Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, and so on and so forth before the 2022 World Cup. Here was an earlier pack poll, one of the best cards in the game. None other than Manchester City and Spain's own Rodri. 96 rated, 3.8 million coins on the market, and we packed them just like we packed Musiala earlier today. So you guys, as you see, this is the proof in the pudding right here. You work with True to have him boost your champs games, and your teams are going to start looking like this. So True, take it away. Tell us where they can find you one more time before we head back to the match, as which looks like we're starting.
So if you want the craziest rewards, you can find me on TikTok, SOP True, or if you have Twitter, TrueKiller_, contact me and I can boost your account, get crazy pack luck like I've done on the SOP account. We've had crazy team of the seasons. We've had Rodri and Musiala. The pack luck is just crazy. I've got so many cards this year. It's unbelievable. So if you want your account boosted and want the highest ranks in Rivals, Champs, Gauntlet, whatever it is, you can find me one more time. TikTok, SOP True, Twitter, TrueKiller_, and feel free to message YouTube channel as well.
Absolutely. So True, I'm gonna give you a job right now. Do me a favor and put a chat in both the TSI and the SOP chats, and I will pin that bad boy up to the top so that we make sure that your link is out there for everyone. Whichever link to probably TikTok would be best, and maybe even the Discord as well.
Perfect.
All right, so we are back. Oh, God, that's the wrong one. That's a race. That is a car race. That is not what I'm looking for. I am looking for Canada. All right, come on now. Resume. Let's go. And we're back underway. 48th minute. And looks like a long ball over the top was just called offside as the Canada player and the keeper collide. The head of Olojuwese got to the ball first. Yep. Oh, no, it didn't. He punched it. It looked like it grazed the top of his head, but it doesn't seem to be the case. All right, we got to switch this thing back over to the game. Here we go. All right, back at the top. And now we will do it again. A free kick from Bosnia, the keeper, launches a long, long ball towards the north end stands and headed back by Team Canada. Bosnia gets a foot on it, plays it out towards the middle, and Liam Millar will come out with the ball. Great move through 3 defenders with some space down the left side. Punches it forward too far for Ola Yoese, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Team Canada right here. Much, much better from Canada to get us started on this one. All right. True, I'm going to put the play-by-play in your hands for a couple minutes because I just realized I have to fix something over here.
That's perfect, Mike. Perfect. So far, I think it's been just quite a chaotic game. I think it's very end to end. I think Canada have came back out though this second half, and they are playing better. I think they just need to find the chances. We've got a throw in here. Another Canada attack. It just gets cleared by the Bosnian defender. The thing I've noticed most about this game is how good Bosnia are defensively. I honestly wouldn't have thought it, but now watching this. Predicting a 2-1 Canada win might have been a mistake because Canada are struggling to get a goal and we're 51 minutes in. Just hopefully, especially for you, Mike, and a lot of you guys being Canadian, hopefully Canada can find a goal.
Amen, brother.
Got another
Amen.
throw in on the other side of the pitch. Yeah, Bosnia just so good defensively. And I think that's why they're so happy conceding corners as well. I mean, we must be on like 10 corners now.
Yeah, I believe it is up to 10 corners now for Canada. And we got the throw-in coming up here. Tajon Buchanan playing it in to Ismail Kone, now riding down the right side. And the Bosnia player is going to try and shelter it out. And Tajon really didn't. You gotta, dude, we're in Canada, Tajon. Show them we play hockey around this mother. Let's go, bro. Come on. I want to see some energy up in here, man. Don't let these guys run you over like that, bro. You're at home. You're in Canada. Jeez. All right. Anyways, the chat popping off. Hanzo, Danny, Nakuzo, Keishi Janzi, Silkar, Connor, Andrew Para. Let's go. Prikasma, Neoconic Gaming, Shadow Knight. Thanks for all being here. Thanks for chatting it up. Lisa, you too. You're the best, Lisa. Thank you for letting us know how many likes we've got in the chat. We're up to 170 likes now with 379 watching. Come on, you got to call your friends back in.
How Canada haven't scored, Mike.
Oh my God. True,
how is that not gone in?
You're killing me, brother. You're killing me.
You'll see exactly what I mean. You're going to lose your mind. How have Canada not scored?
In the south end, Millar makes the cross, and here it is in the middle. Eustachio, he's through, shoots, and it's cleared off the foot of the defender, off the crossbar, and out. Oh my word. I stole that one from you, True. Oh man, this is wild. This is absolutely wild.
Luke was
Figueroa with a yellow. What a chance. It's coming. It's coming. Anytime. It's coming. I can feel it, man. I can feel it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, don't even.
I'm not sure if that's a corner or is that a penalty? What is that? Got to see a replay. I mean, it's
you are way too far ahead of me, True. You are
defender.
Way too far ahead of me, brother.
That looks like it could.
Oh, man. Yeah, through. Oh, what a save. I think
they might be reviewing it. I don't know.
That looked like a great save in real time.
I think it's the keeper's legs. Oh, it's a corner. Nothing to stress about.
Okay, good.
I think he had a look at it.
Man, unbelievable, man. This is wild.
This game's got even more end-to-end now.
It is. It is definitely firing on all cylinders. Definitely firing on all cylinders right now.
I think this could benefit Canada, though, because Bosnia aren't sitting as deep as it was towards the end of the first half.
Okay. That's good. Here comes the corner from Bosnia. Played into the box. Crepeau tries to clear, knocks it down, and Kone will do the rest. Sends it up to Jonathan David, who tries to send it through, but it bounces off the Bosnian defender, and they play it back to their keeper, who sends it right back up to the center point, and it is knocked down by Estacio. Estacio out wide to the right for Liam Millar. Millar sends the cross into the box. Nobody home, and it's out of play. Goal kick for Bosnia. There it is. 63rd minute, Kone goal. The Wadi way, I hope you are correct in that one. Mr. Keeker says, I put money on Bosnia winning. Is that smart? Listen, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I put $10 down today, and I put it on Bosnia. Why? Because they were plus 380. And if I put $10 on Canada, I would have won $8. But instead, I can win 40. So I'm weird because I like to at least get something out. If my team loses, I at least get something if I win a bet. So I went with it. You're not crazy, Mr. Keekers. You're not crazy.
I mean, your bet's looking good so far.
It is. It is looking good so far, but I don't want it to look good, man. I really don't want it to look good. Throw-in coming up here for Bosnia. All right, we need to score. We really do. We really, really do. All right, here comes that throw. And interesting, it just went to Canada now. This is one of the new rules, I believe. All right, 56th minute. I haven't seen Alphonso Davies warming up yet. We need Alphonso Davies in the game. And switch Larea up to that right mid spot. Throw Tejan into more of an attacking role, because right now we've got to get to work. The time is going to be running out here. Before we know it, it's going to be the 80th minute, and I don't want to be down in the 80th. So here's the long throw by Bosnia, headed clear by Canada. Estacio plays back to Kone, and then he plays it to Estacio, and he fouls the Bosnian player. So we'll have a free kick coming up there. Ali Ahmed, left wing. Yes, that would be a smart one to put him in for Liam Millar, who has looked okay today, but the crosses just haven't been perfect, or what they need to be for Canada to finish and get a goal. So we got a free kick coming up here.
Strange.
What's that?
That was really strange from the Canadian goalkeeper. You'll see it coming up. He could have easily handled and caught it, but he just sent it for a corner.
Huh. Yeah, here's the long box. He sends it into the box, and he punches it out for a corner. Yeah, that was interesting. Very interesting, especially since you gave up the only goal of the game on a corner. You don't want to be giving up corners to these guys, these big, tall defenders coming up from the back.
Yeah, and I don't really understand that. It's quite confusing. I mean, the goal Canada conceded was to a corner.
Right.
They've not had many corners this game. It's mainly been Canada getting the corners. So
yep.
It's very strange. Very, very strange.
Here comes that corner into the box. Headed down by the Bosnian player, and it is over the bar. Man, dangerous chance there. Dangerous. Not liking that one bit. Max, you better wake up, buddy. You better not lose a ball like that and give up a corner on something so easy like that again. Man, oh man. All right. There's the referee view of the header that went over the bar. Got some changes coming up here for Canada. Looks like Moise Bombito is coming into the game, as well as a couple other players. I believe Ali Ahmed, just like Wadi Way called a minute ago. And here's Derek Cornelius with a strong defensive play. Plays it out to the left for Liam Millar. Millar into the middle for Estacio. Canada back on the attack. Estacio plays it out wide to the left. Now back into the middle for Kone. Kone holds. He has some space. Bosnia sitting back. Plenty of time for Kone to do his thing. Plays it out left for Millar. Millar works on the defender, sends it through. Good defense, though, by Bosnia. And then his clearance is blocked by Liam Millar. And it's still in the Canadian zone. Now will be a throw for Bosnia as it gets knocked out off the Canadian defender. 60th minute. 30 minutes to go. Here comes some subs for Team Canada with this whistle, I would think. And there you go, as it shows that that play where Oluwase ran into the keeper, he was actually offside. So Jacob Schaffelberg is on for Team Canada, the Nashville SC man, or at least he used to be as well. He used to be a Toronto FC guy. And now he is, I believe, in Nashville, but also playing for Team Canada. Schaffelberg, a strong offensive player, lots of speed. And then the next coming in here, who else? Who's coming in as well? Promise David coming in. Jonathan David's brother into the game for Liam Millar. And Oluwase out of the game. Nope, he's still in there. Is Canada going 3 at the top? These are some interesting substitutions here. Okay, and then number 10, Jonathan David, is out for Ali Ahmed. All right, so Jonathan David out, Buchanan out, and Millar out. Promise David, Ali Ahmed, and Jacob Schaffelberg are in. Lukic is out for Bosnia, as they're going to do 3 subs as well. Basic and Lukic are off for Bosnia, and coming onto the pitch are Bazdar, the number 9, and somebody else who I did not see. Long throw in is looking dangerous here for Canada, as Richie Larea finally gets to it, sends the ball up top. A flick on goes the wrong way from Promise David in his first touch of the ball, and it'll be a free kick for Bosnia. All right. What's up, Steph? Let's go. Promise me a goal. Amen, brother. Amen. Like and subscribe, friends. Let's go. Let's go, Steph. Let's have some fun here. Let's get a goal. I need a goal here, Steph. I need a goal. The other soccer game tonight, USA versus Paraguay. 9 o'clock Eastern from Los Angeles. SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams. And speaking of football, Connor's been keeping up with the CFL a little bit. Hamilton looks legit through 2 weeks. Man, I have not watched any CFL football. Here is a long throw in for Canada. The ball goes, come on. What is that? That's a pen. Oh, wow. He's saying that it was the arm from Ali Ahmed or Promise David. I thought that could have been a pen. So he was blocking him, and then he fell down. He had his arm around him in the friggin' box. I mean, I didn't know you could put your arm around a dude's waist in the box. I thought that'd be a foul. What do I know? What do I know? All right, here we go, Canada. Let's go.
Canada just called chances away.
Yeah. Yep. We're not taking our chances, man, at all. Great defense there by Bosnia. As the ball comes out for a throw, Ahmed throws it in quickly. De Figueroa back to Ahmed here on the right side. Ahmed, the left winger, makes a nice little move to get around the defender, sends it into the middle. It goes down to Promise David. He takes a shot, and it is blocked by the Bosnian defender and rolls harmlessly into the hands of the keeper. Good chance there, again, for Canada. We got possession. We've got shots. We got blocks. We got passes. We've got corner kicks. We've got all of these things, except for the one that matters, and that's the scoreboard. Amen to that, Steph. That is the worst part about this sport, is the diving. Yep. John in the house. How you doing, John? Says, what did you think about Mexico versus South Africa? You know, I didn't watch it very intently. I had it on, but for me, it was Mexico handling business. They came right out the gate, they fought like hell, and they took their chances. And that's what we're seeing here with Canada is they're fighting like hell, but they're not taking their chances. That's the biggest difference. Or else we might be seeing a 2-0 scoreline right now for Canada if that was the case. All right. Love it. What's up, my Nova Scotian soccer hooligans? Eastern Passage, go, Canada, go. Smoke that and drink that. Let's go, buddy. There's a shot from Eustachio, goes high and wide. And he's screaming at the ref for something. I think he wanted a deflection on that shot, and he's not going to get it. They show the replay now of the other great chance that Canada had. Man, what a great chance for Canada. I cannot believe that we have not gotten one in the back of the net yet. We got to score at BMO Field. We can't get shut out here. We just can't. Here is the pass up to Oluwase. He sends it into the middle. It's cleared by Bosnia. Now they have possession. Here's a ball into the middle. Goes right past the striker and over to Max Crepeau, who plays it with his feet and sends it out to the left side for Richie Larea. 65th minute. I have not seen Alphonso Davies warming up yet. Here's a great long ball over the top. Jacob Schaffelberg pulls it down nicely. Gets to the end line. Sends the ball to the back post. Headed down by Canada and cleared off the line by Bosnia. That's the second one in 15 minutes that's been cleared off the line by Bosnia. And that right there is going to be a yellow card out in the midfield as the substitute, the number 9 for Bosnia, tackles the Canadian player to the ground in a horrible tackle. Really mistimed it awfully bad. And Canada will have a chance to send the ball into the box. All right. Lombard, Illinois. Yeah, I ain't talking to you. All right, here comes Canada again. Ali Ahmed works down the right side, cuts it back into the middle. Eustachio tries to keep it in, sends it into the middle. Cleared back, sent across again by Canada over the heads of everyone. Derek Cornelius chasing, and he cannot get to it as it rolls out of play for a Bosnia throw in the 67th minute as we see the replay of the second line clearance by the Bosnian defense. This time the header by Oluwase, and down it goes. Canada isn't a closing team, and it shows. Yeah, it's showing right now. It is. It is. All right, welcome in to everybody new here in the chat. We're up to 769 viewers hanging out with us. Thank you for being here. Here comes Bosnia down the right, cutting into the box. Good defense there by Richie Larea, and he's frustrated he didn't get a call with the push by the Bosnian winger. He heads it down and back into the gloves of Max Crepeau, who will play it quickly up to Ismail Kone. And a great move. Here comes Canada. 4 rushing, trying to break the line. Here's the pass out wide to the right for Ahmed. Ahmed works it back into the middle. Tries to send the through ball in. Doesn't get there. There's a foul on Bosnia in a dangerous area for a ball into the box from Stefan Eustachio here for Team Canada. Lisa, amen, sister. Amen. We need a Canada goal pronto. Pronto is right. As I was saying there earlier, thank you to welcome in to all 700 plus that are here hanging out with us. Please hit that like button. We're at 230 likes on the stream. Here's the ball into the box, headed clear by Bosnia and kept in at the line so it doesn't go out for a corner. De Figueroa pushes down the Bosnian player, and he will be called for the foul. I don't know, man. This is not looking good here. We're just seeing these replays of these clearance attempts, clearance off the line here. We got to finish one, man.
It's not been good enough from the Canadian forwards, in my opinion. I mean, the chances have been created and they've been there, but no one's put them away. No one's put them away.
Yep, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's throw this bad boy up here real quick, and we'll go with this. Be right back, everybody. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, the Canada fan, the Bosnia fan, the sports fan, the soccer fan, the true World Cup football fan. Thanks for being here this afternoon. Canada hosting Bosnia live from BMO Field in Toronto, the home of Toronto FC. I'm TSI Mike / SOP Mike as well. And I just wanted to say thank you for being here, hanging out with us. Please help us bring more fans into the chat, and only you can do that. The best way to do that, hit that like button, hit that share button as well. When you send the link to your friends and they click it, YouTube absolutely loves it, and they send more and more people to hang out with us and keep it classy all over the world. So while we're at it, let us know where you're watching from in the chat. City, state, city and province. If you're in Canada, let us know all over the world. We can't wait to find out. We'll see you guys back in the chat. Go Canada, go. Big game today. We need to start with 3 points at home at BMO Field in Toronto. I can't believe I'm saying that. Cheers, everybody. Go Canada. Man, SOP True is rolling through champs right now. Keep it going, SOP True. And hey, see that link that's pinned up in the chat? That's our Discord link. Check it out. If you're on Discord, head over there and join up on the best Discord server for EAFC 26 that's out there. Talk directly with True as well as many other EAFC professional players. Show off your pack pulls. Get team reviews. Ask about what players you should pick up for your squad and get the best tips and tactics in the business. Hit that link. It's good for 7 days from the start of this video. Jump in. It'll only be free for a limited time. We'll see you guys back in the chat and in the Discord. Let's go, True. Finish it off strong, buddy. All right, we are back. Oh, God, I lost my buddy. Where'd he go?
You lost me.
Yeah, there you are. All right, sorry about that. I was trying to share the link to the Discord in the chat. I pinned it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please join our Discord. If you play EAFC, join the Discord. You're going to get all the tips, the tricks, everything that you need right there through that. Hang out, talk with all of us on there about the game, and have some fun. All right, Canada, now's time to get a goal. 72nd minute, 73rd. And it's still 1-0 Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here comes Team Canada working down the right. A tackle by Bosnia, and somehow they keep it in play. Bosnia in possession. Here is number 15. I don't even know who that is. Now Jacob Schaffelberg in possession for Team Canada. He loses it. Bosnia regains possession in the midfield. There's a light foul by Ismail Kone. And he's going to get himself a yellow card with yelling at the referee the way he was. Well, just like I said in the 25th minute, the 30th minute, like we're going to be in like the 75th minute and we're going to be down 1-0, and that's not going to be a good place to be. And here we are. Sorry, buddy,
Especially
can't show the game.
Bosnia will want to just close out the game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they're going to be doing here from this point forward. That's for sure.
We've seen how good they were defensively towards the end of the first half, soaking up pressure. Just expect them to do it again. So Canada probably need to be a bit slower in the build-up and just break them down.
That's it. They were getting some good results out of that with towards the end of the second half, and then again in the beginning of the end of the first half and the beginning of the second half. They were doing well. I mean, they've got the chances. They've been cleared off the line twice here in the second half. You can't fault the chances. They just got to finish it. They just got to get that final step past the defender as their Dedic kicks Schaffelberg in the leg as the ball goes out for a goal kick. And no foul is called. Schaffelberg holding his head up and he points to his eye like, "Are you watching, ref? Like, what are you doing?" And I mean, you can see it. He just swings and he kicks him right in the knee. Doesn't touch the ball, nothing. That is a foul. And that should be a free kick for Team Canada, but no, it's a goal kick for Bosnia. And that goal kick, it's played up by Alistair Johnston and just bounces back and forth in the midfield. TSI Allison's favorite saying during a Soccer Live play-by-play, which for those of you on SOP Soccer, some of you might remember when TSI Allison did some live stream hangouts for some Canada games. It was lots of fun. But here comes Bosnia again, just holding the ball at the back, playing it around, short passes. They've completely switched up their game plan now. They are just holding on to the ball, trying to possess, trying to make Canada chase, and they're doing a pretty darn good job of it right now. This is wild.
And the issue is well, Bosnia is so good physically, so strong.
They are. Yes, they are. That's been the difference in this one. I mean, that's what it was with that header on the corner. And Bosnia had, 2 or 3 corners all day, and they got that goal. So Ali Ahmed and the new substitute, Kolasinac, get into a tussle. And it looks like we're going to be bringing on Kyle Larin here for Canada. Coming in for Oluwase, who had a couple good chances. He didn't have the best first half, but the second half, he did much better and had both of the chances that were cleared off of the line. So hopefully, Kyle Larin, the Southampton man, can get something done. As a foul on Bosnia, as Alistair Johnston is taken down with a high boot. Well, I can pretty much tell you since we will not be seeing Alphonso Davies today. The 76th minute, and no Alphonso Davies sightings at all. So that's not boding well.
I think it's probably a case of they want him to be fully fit for the next game instead of using him this game where they're already a goal down, I'd say.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, he brings that explosiveness to the team and to the game.
Yeah, completely agreed. Personally, I would have brought him on to give him some minutes, especially he's so good at attacking as well. He's not just a defensive fullback. Attacking is one of his big strengths. So I'm quite surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, that's where it's got to be something that it's, I guess it's got to be. So the injury's bad enough to keep him off the pitch. It's got to be, because I mean, this is just this is crazy. I can't believe that they're not playing him. But here we are. We need something. Here's Derek Cornelius, plays the ball out to the left side. Now back to
goal
the center
for Canada, Mike.
Oh yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. All right, let's watch this thing. All right, here we go. Here is Kone. Kone plays it back to Cornelius. 78th minute. Kone still holding on to the ball. True so far ahead of me. Here's Cornelius with it. Back to Kone. Kone holds on to it. Cuts into the middle. Passes it. Nice little touch. Drop down. Kicks it. And it's a goal. Kyle Larin in the game for a minute and a half. First touch. And Canada ties it up 1-1 in the 79th minute. Let's go get that winner, baby. Yes. Woo! Goal for Canada at BMO. Thanks for joining us. Gregory from Trinidad and Tobago, thanks for being here. Let's go. Goal, Andrew Para. I love it, man. Goal, goal, goal. And there you go, Connors. I was just talking smack about Larin, and then he does that. Tie ball game. Yes, it is. Basketball collection. Thank you for hanging out with us. Let's go. Miko. It's not any 0 goals now. Let's go. Let's go, Canada. Let's go. Goal, Canada. I love it. Driving on Blackthorn Avenue. Thanks for keeping us up to date. Even the broke ones. Amen, brother. I'm broke right there with you, dude. Trust me. Trust me, brother. Love it, dude. You know it. That's what it's all about. We're here to hang out, have a good time, and celebrate Canada goals like that. Let's go, Kyle Larin. 1-1. Now it's time to go get a freaking winner. Let's go, Miss SB7. So great to see ya. Glad you're here. Oh, yeah. Host the post. Great name, by the way. Great name. All right. Let's go get that winner, baby.
He took it perfectly as well.
He
Great
did.
touch and
He
just a
did.
turn and unbelievable finish. It's something no one has been able to do all day, especially with the chances Canada have had. But I think definitely go and try and get the second. Don't just take a draw.
Absolutely. Got to go for the winner here. Got to go for it. And I know that Bosnia is not going to be pushing like crazy for a winner. And I was just about to say before that goal, you know, a loss for Canada here. We're talking about Alphonso Davies. And let me tell you, man, if we come out with a 0 points from this game, that does not bode well against a decently dangerous Qatar team, as well as then Switzerland after that. You are very welcome, Miss SB7. I'm so glad you're here. I love it when the regulars pop up in the chat when the chat's flying. So thank you for being here. All right, Kyle Aaron, another chance, but what a touch. And man, that shows the defender, number 5 for Bosnia, holding him onside. And just a great, great pass. One touch soccer and a beautiful shot by Kyle Aaron. Taken down off the inside of his knee and then hits it off the defender's leg and into the goal. Love it, love it, love it. Just subscribe. Thank you, host the post. Welcome in to all of the new subscribers in here. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. We're going to be live for as many World Cup games as we can. We'll be live for every single Canada game. We'll be doing some of the USA games on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central, as well as Canada and England live right here on TSI and SOP. So glad to have you hanging here, True, man. This is awesome, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it.
I'm loving it, man. Absolutely loving it. World Cup vibes. Got 700 people in the chat as well. And that's just TSI alone. Absolutely unreal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, and you know what? 700. Let's get this thing up to 1,000. Please share this link out. We need everybody in this chat to share a link to a friend. Get somebody in here to cheer on Team Canada. We need Go Canada Go flying through the chat. We need these Canadian flags like Danny Dansoy out in the Philippines by way of Nova Scotia. My man, Danny, so great. Hey, Shroom Merchant, my man. How you doing? Don't get that out of here, Shroom. What is that, man? I'm all excited to see you, so I put your name up on the board, and you're all Go Bosnia. Go Paraguay, Shroom. Go Paraguay. How about that?
Hey, I'll be rooting for Paraguay tonight.
Hey, I'm usually going. I go for USA. Sons of a Pitch, when it started, it was called an American soccer podcast because it was based around MLS. That was the goal of the channel, was to do a podcast around MLS and the league. So it's mostly was an American league. And it was funny because my original co-host, Nick, he was diehard. He still is diehard. Everything USMNT. And I'll follow the USMNT. I like the USMNT. My son might end up playing for the USMNT, although actually has a better shot with Canada because we have some better connections up there. And that would be something one day to have Tom playing in goal for Team Canada. But don't want to get ahead of ourselves. He was going to be live here with me during the game. He was all set to do the game. We were watching the game last night. He was all excited. And then like 4 of his buddies from school were like, hey, Tom, want to go to Nike Park and play soccer? My kid was like, I'm gone, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm going to play soccer. So that was that. And then as a dad, I sit there and I go, I'd much rather have him outside playing than sitting down here in the basement watching a screen. And I'm a YouTuber. Figure that one out.
Irony.
The irony is insane, man. Insane. All right. Bosnia on the offensive. It's going to be a throw here. 84th, heading into the 85th minute. Whew. Come on now. Here comes the throw. Bosnia sends it in. It is knocked down by De Figueroa and cleared. Sent right back in. Ismail Kone tries to clear, and it's headed away by Richie Larea, but it falls to the number 9, and a solid defensive play there by Richie Larea, but it does give up the corner. but he kept the number 9 from turning and getting the shot off. All right, last 10 minutes or so, because I think we're probably going to have, I'd say, 6 minutes of stoppage time. How many minutes of stoppage time do you think there's going to be, True? And fans, let us know what you think. How many stoppage time minutes? Let us know in the chat.
I'd probably go around 5 or 6. I mean, there's just been so many fouls this game and stoppages, players going down. It's been chaotic. So I'd say 5 or 6 minutes. I'd say that's quite fair.
Okay. Yep. I'm thinking we're going to go with 6. All right. The clearance now back in for Bosnia. Good defense. And Stefan Eustáquio will come out with the ball. Sends it up for the on-running Jacob Schaffelberg. And it's cleared by Bosnia on a good counter there by Team Canada. Drink break means at least over 6. Yes. I can see that. Good call there. Good call. Shroom says, can't wait for the Paraguayan female fans. I love that about the World Cup. It's always just beautiful women from all over the world they show on the TV, and it's beautiful thing. I'm a guy. I can't. I'm sorry. It's just realistic. Even though I'm married. I love my wife. Everything's... But I'm with you, Shroom. I'm with you. Let's go, Canada. Welcome in Perk Gambit. Come on now, Canada. Let's go. All right, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this link out. Let's get it going. Let's bring some more people here to the chat. How many likes we at? 240. Let's push that thing up to 300. Can we hit 300 today? I think we can. Connor says, gonna do a shameless plug here. For all my stuff, I do all kinds of sports. There's something for everyone. Would love to be close to 1K. Click that link, everybody, and go sub to Connor's channel. Connor Knows Sports. Lots of good live play-by-plays over there with Connor. He actually found us on SOP, one of the original SOPs. That stadium looks full and sold out to me. It is, and the tickets were still expensive. I was spraying wasps. I missed goal. Dang it, Steph. Here's the long throw from Canada, headed out by Bosnia. And here's a cross out to the left side. Now sent back into the box, headed down by Bosnia and out. Ismail Kone hustles for it, but Bosnia will get there first. He sends a long ball over the top, running onto it. He's beating Richie Larea. That's crazy. Larea stops. Strong defense. Tries to hold off the pass, and it's played back by Bosnia almost to the midway point. Bosnia on the attack. A nice little 1-2, trying the give and go, but strong defensive play by Derek Cornelius. Cornelius up to promise David. David looking strong on the ball, getting pushed around. Now hit again, and that will be a foul on Bosnia. Free kick coming up here for Team Canada. BMO Field is absolutely rocking right now. This is what we were waiting for right here. This is it. This is what it is right here. Sea of red and white at BMO Field, Toronto Stadium. Canada, this is their only home game at BMO. Here's the pass out wide to Ali Ahmed. Ahmed into Alistair Johnston. Back to Ahmed. He plays it back to Figueroa. Now to Kone. Kone to Ahmed on the left. Right. Now into the middle. Eustáquio sends it in, and it's cleared by Bosnia. Way up in the air. Brought down by Ismail Kone. And he holds on. He's clipped in the back. The referee says he's just pointing and says, I guess it's going to be a foul or maybe a throw-in for Canada. I can't tell what he's trying to say there. They're showing the Bosnian coach a little upset with how things have unfolded here in the second half. But honestly, he should be feeling pretty damn lucky because Canada had 2 cleared off the line here in the second half. This could be 3-1. It could be. So Canada on the push, Bosnia with the clear. There's a long pass into the middle. Broken up by Canada. Ball falls. It's headed back by De Figueroa up to Stefan Eustáquio. He plays it over to Ahmed. He's fouled from behind, and another free kick from the halfway line for Team Canada. Why isn't Montreal a World Cup host? Because they wouldn't build a stadium, and the Olympic Stadium is falling apart. Montreal was happy not to host it. Same with Chicago. Chicago actually decided they didn't want to host, and that was a dumb decision too. both those cities, in my opinion. All right,
6 minutes added time.
How much?
6.
You said, there it is, 6 minutes. All right, 6 minutes coming up. Can Canada get a winner? Long ball into the box, easy grab for the keeper. There you go. Bosnia coach Sergej Barbarez, Hamburger SV, Bundesliga legend. Thank you, Shroom. Thank you. All right, here is a long clearance by Bosnia, headed back by Team Canada. In the middle of the park. Now Ismail Kone. Bosnia just kicking it around, trying to keep the ball away from Canada, and they are doing so. The nice pass into the middle and a wide swing. Can he keep it in? Yes, but then it's played out by De Figueroa off of the Bosnian defender for a Canada throw. Beautiful play there by the Canadian center back. Alistair Johnston heads over to take the throw on the sideline in front of the Canada bench. 90+1. We've got 5 left after this. Can Canada get a winner? Here comes another substitution. Coming into the game is number 21, our captain, Jonathan Osorio, the captain of Toronto FC, stepping onto the pitch in stoppage time. Wouldn't that be a story? The kid from Brampton. Could he get a winner at his home stadium? Oh, man. Canada, with possession, loses it now. Bosnia, back on the ball, attacking. A nice spin move. Now, working his way through a few defenders, goes down. The referee says no. Another Bosnian player goes down. The referee says yes to that one, and Canada would have been off for a chance. But it looks like number 4 for Bosnia is cramping up. Foul by Promise David. All right, here we go. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's go, Canada. Let's go, Canada. Stefan Eustachio, a solid day on the pitch today from him. And it'll be a free kick here for Bosnia. Come on, boys. Let's go. Here is the free kick sent out to the middle circle and then played out to the right side. Headed down and into the box. Cleared out by Canada, but not far enough. Here comes Kyle Aaron to come get it. He will, and he will take off. He gets grabbed from behind and thrown down. Straight yellow that could. I don't know, man. That was nasty. As a yellow. I wanted it to be more than that, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Host says that's a red card to me. It's close. If he was in the offensive side of the field, maybe. But, I mean, that could be reviewed. I mean, he just grabs him. There is no attempt to play the ball. That's dangerous play. What's up, Tom? Oh, look at that. We got a World Cup ball. Can I show the people? Boom. Oh, sorry. The green from the Mexico side here doesn't show with the green screen. But Tom is in the house with his brand new World Cup ball. Let's go. Steph says, what's up?
Hello.
All right. 3 minutes to go. Here's the goal kick by Bosnia. Headed back towards the middle.
Who scored the goal for Canada?
The goal for Canada was Kyle Aaron. Derek Cornelius back to get it. About 2.5 minutes left in this one. Bosnia intercepts the long pass. Now, good, strong defensive play by Liam Millar over on the left side. Knocks it back to Richie Larea, who plays it back forward to Millar. Millar into the middle for Ismail Kone. Puts it onto his right foot, sends it back to Jonathan Osorio. Osorio, with his first touch of the game, walks through the middle of the park. A park he's really familiar with. Taking his time. Sends the ball off to the right side. Here's Ali Ahmed. Now he sends it into the box. Back post. And it is grabbed by the Bosnian keeper. And he'll lay down on it for a minute before he hops up and takes his time to send it back out into play. Come on, Canada, get your head in the game, LMAO. Matt, I'd say their heads are in the game right now, buddy. All right, Canada with possession. Back to Figueroas. Played out to the right side, looking for Alistair Johnston. No, he's just going to keep running. He sends Alistair forward. Now over to Ali Ahmed. Ahmed back to De Figueroas. Now back to Cornelius. Canada setting up for the last attack. Here's the pass back. Richie Larea out wide to Liam Miller. Larea back to Osorio. The two Toronto FC teammates. Pass out to the left for Liam Miller, and it's a run here from Richie Larea. How many times have we seen this? Cuts into the middle. Here's a pass into the middle. Shot, blocked, rebound. Cleared by Bosnia. Damn it. I think that was their last chance there. I think you're right, host the post. I think you might be right, but one more coming up. Come on, boys. Let's go. 30 seconds left on the clock. Derek Cornelius at the middle of the park. Passes it out to De Figueroa. He stops, turns, goes back to Derek Cornelius. Cornelius holding. Now looking for an option up front. Nobody is making a run into the box. Here's the pass out wide to Ali Ahmed on the right. He cuts back. Tries to walk into the middle. Passes. Now sends it back. And is that a foul? No. He's saying no foul. As he was pushed off right there in the face. And that will do it. Full time it is. 1-1 for Bosnia and Herzegovina. That is the final. And a disappointing result in this one today, especially given the fact that Team Canada had 2 goals cleared off the line in the second half before they got the equalizer. I'm a bit disappointed, True. But overall, a draw, not the end of the world. We can still move on in the tournament. Give me your thoughts.
Overall, personally, I think it's really, really disappointing for Canada. Like you said, the first game of the World Cup for them. And, you know, Switzerland are tough. Bosnia are not the best. They're okay. They've obviously got Qatar. I think you will beat Qatar. But first game of the World Cup, with the chances they had as well, they just didn't take them. I think they could have comfortably won that game if they just took the chances. So I would be a bit disappointed, but at least it wasn't a loss. That's the main thing.
Agreed. That's it. And host the post, you said it too, right there. 1 point is better than none. 100%. But unfortunately, the 3 points were there on the table for Canada. And if the finishing was better, especially in the first half, we would have seen a different result today. One that we might come to regret, but hopefully we won't. Facing Qatar next up. Should be able to get the W there. And then Switzerland, that's going to be a tough game. But I hope that game doesn't matter for moving on. But it is what it is. This has been a lot of fun today. A huge shout out to everyone watching on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central, to everyone watching on Toronto Sports Insider. Thank you so much for being here. Dan Garinger in the house over on SOP, my man. See you at the U.S. game. I won't be doing the U.S. game, Dan, because this guy has a soccer game tonight. So no stream for the USA game, but maybe the next one. I hope to do the rest of the USA games on SOP for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been lots of fun. True, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We can't wait to do the England game with you coming up in a few days. It's going to be a lot of fun before your vacation. Enjoy your vacation. And again, one last time, please let everybody that's here in the chat, let them know where they can get in touch with you and what it is you do with EAFC 26.
You can find me on TikTok, SOP True, Twitter, TrueKiller_. But what I basically do is I'm an FC26 content creator. And of course, I do weekend league service as well, where I boost your account, get crazy rewards for you, build your team up. I mean, today on the SOP account alone, got 2 of the best players in the game, which are upgradable, by the way. They're live cards. Rodri Path to Glory and Musiala Path to Glory. I mean, that just shows the levels, really. There's levels to the game, and I think I've shown it. Crazy rewards.
Absolutely. You saw it during halftime, those polls, and I'm sure you're going to see them some more on the channel. Well, thank you so much for being here, Steph. The Blue Jays, we'll get one of those in here at some point. But it's been crazy because this kid He's busy. These damn kids, man. I tell you, they're always busy. They're always going. It's been a lot of fun today. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you all on the next one. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Have fun watching the U.S. against Paraguay, and we'll see you really, really soon. Peace.
Yeah. I got off work, grab the bus. Where the bus? Got 45 minutes till they drop the puck. I make it home, log on my PC, open YouTube, TSI for me. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports. The game is on. Our team is up one. Chat is going strong. The party's begun. Beers going round. Fans singing songs. Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Gets a little wilder. The Toronto Sports. She gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Ooh. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. The Toronto Sports Insider. Rise up! Yeah. Check it came out flying, made the Canadians bend, but McDavid kept the engine hot, feeding plays in the end. Suzuki lit the lamp, Harvard hammered one home, and young Celebrini's touch made the whole rink roar like Rome. But the game needed magic, tied and begging for fate. The Marner struck in overtime, just a minute 28. Bonington shut the door, held the moment in his crease, and Canada skated forward with a heart and wild release. Every ship built the fire, every safe fed the spark. You could feel something rising in the red and white dark. The comeback and hate is rise up. Skate through the doubt, we're never giving up. From the first hard loss to the last minute fight, Canada's coming burning bright. The comeback and hate is rise up. Hear the anthem echo as we get bold. This is our moment, this is our goal. The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. Canada fell behind early, down by 2 in the fight, but they kept their heart steady, skating hard, taking flight. Reinhardt sparked the fire, Theodore tied it true, and the red and white were rising like they always seem to do. Then McKinnon took the moment with the clock bleeding dry, a power play dagger that lit up